Hello everyone and welcome to the Wrath of the Lich King Reputation Guide, starting right away with the Alliance, Vanguard and Horde Expedition. Both consist of 4 sub-factions. For Alliance, those are Explorers League reputation gained by doing quests in Holding Fjord or Storm Peaks. The Frostborn for doing quests in Storm Peaks, Valiance Expedition for doing even more quests in Borean Tundra, Holding Fjord or Dragonblight, and the Silver Covenant for doing dailies on Argent Tournament. Once you hit Exalted with the Silver Covenant, you will receive other of before mentioned reputations instead. For Horde, those are the Hands of Vengeance reputation gained by doing quests in Holding Fjord or Dragonblight, the Taunka for doing quests in Borean Tundra and Holding Fjord, Warsong Offensive for doing even more quests in Borean Tundra, Holding Fjord or Grizzly Hills, and the Sunreavers for doing dailies on Argent Tournament. Once you hit Exalted with the Sunreavers, you will receive other of before mentioned reputations instead. You can either complete each faction's quest, do dailies, or just run level 80 normal or heroic dungeons without any tabard, as it gives reputation to all 5 factions. What I would recommend though is waiting for Wrath of the Lich King Time Locking bonus event, as there is a commendation that gives you reputation to all of these factions. For neutral factions, there's Argent Crusade. You can earn reputation by doing quests, daily quests, or running Wrath of the Lich King dungeon with their tabard equipped. In case you are missing a couple of hundred reputation to your goal, you can farm Crypt Slayers in Easter Plaguelands. Bunch of Mages created a faction called Kirin Tor. You can earn reputation by doing quests, daily fishing and cooking quests, or running Wrath of the Lich King dungeons with their tabard equipped. Knight of the Ebon Blade, a bunch of dead people seeking revenge, is once again a reputation gained by doing quests, daily quests, or running Wrath of the Lich King dungeons with their tabard equipped. You have to complete their quest chain in Icegrown in order to be able to buy their tabard. Who could forget about a bunch of dragon people creating the Wyrmrest Accord? A last reputation to be earned by doing quest, daily quest, or again running Wrath of the Lich King dungeon with their tabard equipped. All of the reputations mentioned before will take you from several hours of farming dungeon to a few days, if not weeks, of dailies. Talking about dailies, the Kalu'ak reputation has just that. 3 dailies a day will get you exalted in 14 to 28 days, depending on how many of their quests you have completed. Other daily only factions are the Oracles or Frenzyheart Tribe. You get to pick only one in the Scholars of Basin quest. Reaching exalted will take something about 16 to 19 days. The Oracles are highly preferred over Frenzyheart Tribe, as you can get a mount and few pets from them. Frenzyheart Tribe offers a toy instead. In Storm Peaks, you can also farm the Sons of Hodir reputation by doing quests, repeatable quests, daily quests, or collect Everfrost chips. The easiest way to reach Exalted is to farm or buy 1300 relics of Ulduar and repeatedly turn them in. Unfortunately, the quest NPC or Quartermaster won't be there until you complete their over 20 quest long quest chain. And lastly, there is the Ashen Verdict, a reputation farm within Icegrown Citadel. Clearing it weekly will take you about 4 to 6 runs. Counting 1 is normal and the rest on heroic. Otherwise, you can farm the ads in the start of the instance and resetting before the first boss. If you are eligible, you can do the legendary quest chain for Shadowmourne, which awards additional reputation. When the Wrath of the Lich King Time Locking event takes place, you can speed up your progress with buying commendation for Time Locking badges. Each of them will cost you 50 Time Locking badges, meaning you will need 84 of them to get from neutral to exalted, making the total cost to be 4200 Time Locking badges per faction. Not every faction has a commendation available though. You can only buy Alliance, Vanguard or Horde Expedition, which is highly recommended as you get 5 reputation boosts with only 1 commendation. Other are Argent Crusade, Kirin Tor, Knight of the Ebon Blade, the Wyrmrest Accord, and the Sons of Hodir, which I would recommend after you complete their quest chain, as you would need 168 commendation to get from hated to exalted. If you're looking for even more information, you can find the text format of this guide in the description, containing approximate time to reach exalted, items you can obtain, and useful links. Thank you for watching and have a nice farming. Starting right away with Alliance, Vanguard. That's obvious. What? Counting 1 is normal and the other. The Oracles are highly preferred over the different. Last reputation to be earned by doing daily quest.